Hi, I'm Sean Hayward. I'm one of the editors and currently the web designer for the American Gamelan Institute. And today I just wanted to announce that we are launching a new website. For the last year or so, Jody Diamond and I have been working really hard on getting this together. And today I'm just going to run through a few of the new features that it has and how to use the website to get the most out of it. So let's just jump straight in. You can access the website at gamelan.org. This is the new website at gamelan.org. This main page is going to be used for announcements, calls for ideas for publication, etc., etc. As you can see, the website has three main sections that it's divided into. The first is Balongan, which is the publication of the American Gamelan Institute. So when we go to Balongan, we have a few different options. The current issue, which is essentially a breakdown of the most recent issue of Balongan. These are all PDFs that you can view and check out. If we go instead to all issues, you can see all of the back issues of Balongan going all the way back to 1984. These are all broken down into individual articles. And in some cases, you will have a separate media section for any related media that is attached to that particular issue. All right, if we want to see just instead of this broken down by volumes, we can just look at the all articles view right here, where all of the articles are just listed by their title and by their volume like this. So you can see clearly what the overall contents are. Cool. So in Balongan, we also have a submissions page available here. If you have anything that you'd like to publish for Balongan or anything like that, you can do that there. And we also have a subscription page. This is for institutions or individuals who would like to receive the print issue of Balongan going forward. Now, when you're on the All Issues page or on the main Balongan page, you'll also see this search engine. This search engine is specifically for Balongan itself. All of the articles are searchable by title, author, keyword, or just any field, including description. If I try something here, let's just search Slendro. We will find all of the articles that have Slendro, either in the abstract, the title, or in the author fields, or in keyword fields, as you can see here. And when we click these, it will open up the PDF of the article directly. All right, next section of the website is the library. Now here on the library, we have collections of different kinds. We have writings, media, scores, notation, fonts, and external resources. I should mention scores are for works that have a named composer. For notation, it is typically anonymous or educational materials. If you click on any of these categories, it will show you a list of everything we currently have in the library. We're always open for new contributions, and if you would like to contribute something to the library, you can go right here to this share button, and you can enter in what kind of resource you'd like to contribute, your name, year, description, etc., and we'll get back to you with a request for the PDF or the video or whatever the media type is. Great, and one extra note, external resources here. These are links to other websites. If you'd like your website to be listed here because it's related to Indonesian performing arts or related to gamelan, feel free to just reach out to us and we'd be happy to add you there. All of these pages also have a library search. Similar thing, we have a search which is dedicated exclusively for resources in the library. If we search here, all of the results are broken down by category. So we'll have media results here, we will have scores down here, etc., and a category will show up if there are resources within that category that correspond to the search term you entered. Great. All right, let's check out the next section. The third section is the directory. The directory is now organized as a single table, which lists all of the ensembles that have at any time been submitted or collected for display on gamelan.org. This, again, is fully filterable. So let's say I only want to see the gamelan groups that we know of in Germany. All I have to do is click the scroll down Germany. They are further subdivided into region, which can be a state or a province or whatever the next administrative level is beneath nation. So we can see here for Germany, we have, I believe, 9 separate regions. For the United States, we will have, of course, all 50 states, plus any territories if they're ever added, etc. It's also totally filterable by styles. For style, we're referring to an overall ethnic category, or in the case of original, this means homemade instruments or instruments built in a separate style outside of Indonesia. So we're talking about American gamelan, junk gamelans, things like that. Inside of styles, we have types. These are subsets of this style. So for example, for Balinese, you can see that we have Selonding, Genderwayang, Gongkebyar, etc., etc. If I want to see only the groups that correspond to Gongkebyar, I can do that, and they will all show up in this filterable list here. Now, from this page, let's say I have a group and I see the information on this group, on this page is not accurate, and I'd like to change something. All you have to do is click this edit button here, and it will take you to the add or edit form with all of the fields we have completely entered already. So everything will be pre-filled, and all you have to do is enter anything that you would like to change or any fields that have not been entered yet. So one thing we're really hoping for is that everybody on the Gamelan list, or anybody else watching this video, or anybody who accesses gamelan.org in general, will take the time to add information about their group or any group that they are currently involved with to try and really just make this directory as complete as possible. You can also access the add or edit listing form right here. If I refresh, the form will be blank, just with some very simple suggestions or explanations. All right, so those are kind of the three main sections of the site. The directory also has its own search engine found here. So let's say I do the same search again, and I want to search Slendro. It's going to show up with all of the ensembles that have Slendro listed anywhere in their description or anything like that. And then they will be listed alphabetically, no longer listed by region or country or anything like that. Just alphabetically by the name of the ensemble. All right, so aside from these three main sections of the site, we also have, of course, a simple contact form where you can reach out to us right here. And finally, we have this up here in the top right corner on every page. This is an overall website search. So it will actually search anything from all three of these different databases. So let's say I wanted to search the entire website for Slendro. Now we can see everything that matches Slendro. Articles are found within Balongan. These are from the publication. Directory, these are ensemble entries within the directory. We can see how many ensembles are found, etc., etc. Library is anything that is hosted as a resource within the library. We will see them here. And pages is basically anything else where Slendro is mentioned on that page, but does not actually fall into one of these categories. This is going to be filled out later once we have more special pages or special issues or things that don't fall within these three categories that is ending up on the website. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything on the site. At any time you can click home or the title of the site here to take you back to the main page. And that should be pretty much it. For anybody who's working on, who's looking at this site and notices anything that is wrong, please feel free to contact us. Please feel free to let us know that, hey, there's a broken link, or hey, this thing isn't working quite right, or hey, this is a problem. We're kind of launching right now, and as far as I can tell, everything is working. But of course, this is a very new site and a very new process and a whole new layout, so I'm sure there will be ongoing changes and updates to the site. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope it's useful for some of you, and I hope, again, that anybody who would like to, please feel free to send us your contributions for Balongan, which can be added here. Any resources that you would like to be shared and available in the library can be submitted here, and any ensembles that you would like to either add to the directory or edit existing listings, please feel free to do that here. That's pretty much it. Okay, thank you all so much. Terima kasih banyak. Semoga bermanfaat. And I hope all of you have a great rest of your day, and happy browsing on the new website from the American Gamelan Institute. And one more time, that's www.gamelan.org.